Hi guys, it's me again. I'm looking a little bit oily right now, but oil is good for the skin. It keeps you nice and young. I've had a really long day, and I wanted to make this video earlier because of something that has been speaking to me reoccurringly, and that is that I'm getting text messages. Hi honey. You watching right now, you are qualified. So how was the seed planted? The seed was planted when I went to church this past Sunday, King's Fire Church. Woo-woo. Hadn't been in about 2 years. Went back, good simple message. Perfect, always is. Josh Ortman, you are amazing. Thank you for your continued faith and prayers and kind words. You are awesome. You and a lot of the people in that church are such a blessing. So side note, if you're looking for a church, check out King's Fire in Lake Katrina. It's awesome. I'm looking down my paper because I wrote a couple notes. I don't want to miss anything, and I want to keep this video short and simple. But the topic came up at some point in service and came up to me again today, and that's why I felt urged to make this video, that you are qualified. I get a lot of, I don't want to say praise because I don't think praise is the right word. I get a lot of compliments. I get a lot of really, really, really kind words that I appreciate, and basically try to gather my thoughts. Basically what they all boil down to is that people wonder how I am the way that I am. How are you so strong? How do you do the things you do? Can you pray for me? I know that you believe in God. You always have the right things to say. I'm not more qualified than any of you. At all. At all. At all. I'm 28. I would say my life did not get to a point where, God, I was really truly happy till like a little bit ago, and I could cry thinking about it, but I'm not more qualified than anyone else. I'm not more special than anyone else. I guess what makes me different is I believe what God says about me. And that is that I'm not meant to live a mediocre life. None of us are. None of us are meant to just get by. None of us are meant to work a job that we don't want to work. None of us are meant to be in a relationship we don't want to be in. So why do we do it? Why? We are not meant to just survive. We're not meant to make someone else richer. We're not meant to whatever it is that you're dealing with, We're not meant for that. We are meant to excel. We're meant to thrive. We are meant to be blessed and to be a blessing. So why do we live these just mediocre, whatever lives? Why is that what we settle for? And why do we look at other people, more importantly, in the reason for this video, as being more qualified, closer to God, the Pope? Give me a break. That's gonna offend someone. Give me a break. You're just as close to God, and you can be just as close to God as the Pope or whoever else. Why do we see ourselves not as great as we can be? And if we do, what do we need to change? What do we need to change? I'll say it again. If you do not value yourself, what do you need to change to value yourself? It's probably for a reason. A lot of the times, whether it's promiscuity, drug use, lying issues, physical issues, which, by the way, mostly planted by someone else, so it's not really a self issue a lot of the time. But why are we okay with this mediocre whatever life? Why do we settle? Meet your potential. You're made for greatness. You can be just as successful, pleasant, wise, whatever, as whoever you look up to. Stop selling yourself short. Do better. Stop You are qualified. You are qualified, most importantly, to be close to God. It doesn't matter if you've never picked up a Bible ever. It doesn't matter if you've never prayed. You are qualified. Let me fix myself. I'm getting excited. You are qualified. You are qualified. You are qualified. You can do anything that you want to do. You have to get out of your own way. We are meant to go above and beyond. We are not meant to. We are Americans. Like it or not, we have so many opportunities that people in this world would wish they could even think about. Who says you can't go to that school? Who says you can't start that business? Who says you? Why? Why? If I can do the things that I want to do, and no one has ever stopped me from doing anything that I want to do, let me tell you, no one can, because I won't allow them to. That doesn't mean that I have not been brought down by other people, friends, exes, family. There will always be people in your life that make you feel like you're not qualified. Usually it's yourself, but just stop. I mean, make a list. I challenge you, if you're watching this and you feel like, well, I'm not qualified because of this, make a list and tell me how many of those things you cannot change. Tell me how many of those things you can't change at all. Let go of your circumstances. Take hold of your life. Stop being mediocre. You're not meant to be mediocre. I'm not meant to be mediocre. I've done a lot, and I'm proud of everything I've done. By the grace of God, I am where I am today. And I only plan to do more. Don't be a victim. Don't be a victim. I'm sorry, I'm not meaning to laugh. I'm getting text messages. Don't pull that card. Don't sell yourself short. I'm trying to keep this short. We're already at over 9 minutes, or over 7 minutes. You are worthy. You are qualified. You are just as qualified as anyone else. The same way I was born into this world, my son was born into this world, my mother was born into this world, you were born into this world. No one is more qualified than anyone from birth. Let go of that. You are qualified. Stop being mediocre. Stop just getting by. Stop playing a victim. If you feel that way, how can you change it? There are people... What was the statistic? The poorest people in America are still have more than 80% of the people in this world. Get it together. Live your life to the fullest. Meet your potential. Go for God. Can't do it without Him. That's just my personal tidbit, because this is my video and I can say that. And stop getting in your own way. You are qualified. If you still have any questions, feel free to message me. Have a good night, guys.